every major Fortnite update for the rest of the year has just been leaked, including the return of Klombo, OG Fortnite returning as Chapter 2, and many huge collabs, as I'm going to be breaking it all down for you in order. As the image you see here goes all the way up to the end of this year with the start of Chapter 6, and this image was meant to be shared only internally at Epic Games, but has since been posted online. Everyone's talking about it, and the content we're going to be getting for the rest of the year will blow your mind. As we're going to be starting with the things that will be coming next, as from this document, as we come out of the Avatar collaboration that's currently happening in Battle Royale, we'll enter a mini Star Wars collaboration, which will be starting on May the 4th, including several skins like C-3PO, Chewbacca, Dark Stormtrooper, and more. And this will also branch heavily over into Fortnite Lego mode. You can see in the image a giant Star Destroyer in the sky, lightsabers come into the Lego mode, and new Star Wars kits available in the item shop as well. Another leaked image shares even more of what will be coming through this collaboration as it spans through multiple modes in Fortnite, and this is only the beginning, because at the end of May we'll be transitioning into Season 3. We get our first look at the key art for Battle Royale, which will include within it some huge collaborations as well. And the theme itself for this season will be apocalyptic, a little bit like Mad Max, with loads of sand, crazy builds, crazy characters. And from what we can see, this will be in the desert with a new version of the train. You can see all the smoke flying out of it. I'm so glad they're updating the train to fit a particular season. You get a sneaky early look at some Battle Pass characters in there and a new truck vehicle, all well ahead of when we're meant to actually be seeing this. Alongside this, we'll also be getting Fall Guys integrated into Battle Royale. If they somehow make a Fall Guys character fit a Fortnite character model, I'll be very, very impressed. But we will be getting cosmetics in the item shop, and Fortnite have already talked about the fact that we'll be able to make UEFN maps with Fall Guy cosmetics, which is so exciting. And a collaboration that will span across Battle Royale with cosmetics in the item shop, but will also be the next big season for Fortnite Festival, will all be tied into Metallica. This will of course include their own icon skins, their own festival pass, and tons of music cosmetics that we can get. And at the same time, Rocket Racing will also be getting their own lava temple themed tracks as well. And it seems because Rocket Racing hasn't been quite as popular as Epic Games wanted, the updates and the things we'll be getting in this mode won't be quite as significant as the other modes. As we move into July of this year, Pirates of the Caribbean will be getting a huge collaboration within Battle Royale, which of course means skins, no doubt themed weaponry from the shows as well. Maybe Jack Sparrow's pistol, no doubt a Jack Sparrow skin, maybe David Jones, Elizabeth Swann, Will Turner. Weirdly enough, I just rewatched the Pirates of the Caribbean films a few days ago, which makes me even more excited for this coming to the game. And since it's highlighted on this document, we could even be getting a mini battle pass, just like we've recently got with Avatar. The crazy thing is that isn't even the best thing happening in July, as Klombo will be making a return to Fortnite, but through the Lego mode. Now, we can't rule out the fact that Klombo could still be integrating into other modes like Battle Royale, which I personally, and I'm sure many of you guys, would definitely want to see happen. But for now, it's a featured update within Lego Fortnite in July. We haven't seen Klombo in Battle Royale for over 800 days, and you can just make out a Cuddle Team Leader skin petting the Klombo with a Lego Battle Bus flying through the sky. As someone that hasn't touched much of Lego Fortnite, they're actually doing some huge updates to this mode, and this one in particular gets me so excited to jump back in and play. But things get even more exciting as we transition in August from Season 3 into Season 4, which is going to be another Marvel-themed season. I personally love these, and is another opportunity for some awesome Marvel skins to come to the game. The featured skin at the front here is Doctor Doom himself. With Doctor Doom being a big villain in Fantastic Four, we might also be seeing all of those skins come to the game through this season. We'll also be seeing the return of the Marvel Knockout LTM, which has Marvel Mythics within the mode. It's essentially the V2 Marvel dedicated season, like the incredible one we got back in Chapter 2 with Iron Man, Thor, and all of the amazing skins that happened that season, and an opportunity to change the map in an awesome way with even new Marvel POIs. And the crazy thing is, the updates after this are going to be getting even bigger and bigger and bigger. The rest of the year is going to be crazy. As alongside that, within Fortnite Festival, we're going to be getting Karol G icon skin, the Colombian singer, super popular among Spanish speakers. I just checked her Instagram, 69 million followers. Like, she's kind of a big deal. With her skin being unlockable through the festival pass, it'll be another skin we can also, of course, use across the other modes as well. And Lego will be getting another huge update, adding in moving parts that can be attached to buildings, like windmill that's actually shown in that imagery, making the building aspect of a Lego mode even better and cooler. And all of the crazy things that people actually make in that mode is one of the best things about it, in my opinion. At a similar time, we'll also be getting some high in the sky sky-themed maps for rocket racing. And there's also rumors outside of just this leaked image which have said that we're going to be getting even more Dragon Ball-themed skins at some point during this time in Fortnite. There are so many skins in this list where it's worth putting code ALLIE into the item shop. These guys have done it. You can get a shout out in my video, and it is free to do. And the item shop will only get more stacked as we move into October. We're still within the same Marvel season, but let's not forget that that means Fortnitemares 2024 kicking off, and they specifically marked it out in this document, which means fingers crossed it's going to be an absolute banger of a Fortnitemares with spooky skins, spooky map changes, and some awesome free rewards for all of us as well. With Epic potentially working on a Saw collaboration, bringing some of those characters into the game, those will definitely be a little bit freaky. And that spooky theme will also be happening in LEGO Fortnite, where we'll be getting tons of new building types, biomes, a lot of scary dark skies, and haunted buildings, meaning even more cool things to create. And just before we move into the final season this year, the return of OG Fortnite, which is set to be very, very hype. We're getting one more festival pass skin in the form of Snoop Dogg coming as an icon, bringing a load of his music with him as well. What I'm most excited for is at the end of this document. And the final mini season that will be happening this year will again be another OG Fortnite. After how successful it was last year with the return of Chapter 1, so many people coming back to the game, I had a sneaky suspicion that we may not actually get Chapter 1 this year after Fortnite announced that they would be bringing OG Fortnite back because it was so successful. But Epic always have to do it differently, always have to think outside the box, which is why, according to this document, OG Fortnite this year will be based on Chapter 2, including the first, second, and third seasons from that chapter. It will be another mini season, so lasting probably 1 month again, with new seasons basically rotating over each week. Season 1 of Chapter 2 was a bit boring, can't lie, and was basically just New World, and will essentially be all of the nostalgia of jumping back into the Chapter 2 map. For a lot of you guys, the nostalgia of Fortnite started in Chapter 2, and honestly, some of the most banging seasons were in Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 Season 2 was, of course, top secret agency, which maybe is why we got all of the guys coming back together in this season. Midas and the gang getting his yacht and then sailing away. Perhaps they've sailed away just preparing for the return of themselves in Chapter 2. I really hope we get all of them as bosses on the island and all of their mythics. It would make for incredible content and so much nostalgia. And then Chapter 2 Season 3 was the Splashdown event, which was summer themed, and a lot of the map was flooded. It was a very unique season, and we've never had anything like it before, so I personally do hope that a lot of the map is again covered in water, and maybe those water levels will change throughout the season as well. I'd love to know if for you, Chapter 2 is actually the more nostalgic season, or if you still think of Chapter 1. It's definitely a bit sad that Chapter 1 won't be returning as this year's OG Fortnite, but we experienced it in an amazing way last year. So it's time for Chapter 2 to shine, and this is not the final thing that will be happening. We'll actually be building up towards a huge live event. It doesn't seem like there'll be any other live events throughout the season apart from this one, which will transition us from the end of Chapter 2, no doubt millions and millions of people playing, into the start of Chapter 6, which is on here. And if the image was better quality, you could probably get an early look at Chapter 6 already. This is as close as we're going to get right now. This huge live event will no doubt be mind-blowing, taking us out of the chapter we're in into a completely new world. But the biggest things that will be happening at the start of this chapter will include Winterfest, which happens every year in Christmas. Please give us free presents, free rewards. We love Crackshot's cabin, and hopefully we'll return. More insider leaks said we will be potentially having less content updates in Chapter 6. As Fortnite expand even more into the metaverse, which has already been teased a little bit with a collaboration between Disney and Fortnite, where there'll literally basically be a giant Disney park within the world of Fortnite for us to explore, and the potential for us to actually watch Disney Plus in Fortnite as we're playing. It sounds like Chapter 6 is going to again take us into another era of Fortnite going to the next level. But what are you most excited about out of everything I've just mentioned? It's going to be a crazy year for sure. If you want to relive some of the most nostalgic memories that have already been made in Fortnite, click on screen here for the 100 most iconic Fortnite moments. It will take you down memory lane. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for everyone using code ALLIE, and I'll see you on this video.